This is it, man. Woo! Are you pumped, man?
Yeah.
This is huge.
I'm so ready. I'm so ready.
All right. All right. Feeling it?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm ready. It's time. It's time.
Helena, remember to keep the globe of invulnerability up.
You got it.
This is, yeah, I'm nervous. I mean, this is it, man. This is what we've been waiting for a long time. I think this could build up to be one of the greatest confrontations of all time. It's like David versus Goliath, or the Spartans and the Persians, or Luke and Vader and Empire, or Raceland and Takesis. It's big. I think we're going to prevail in the end. I really do. I think as long as we believe in each other, we have faith in Cassandras, we'll stop the tyranny of the evil Kern. I think we will. Woo!
All right.
So everyone stick close to Dax. He's going to protect us from the dragon fear. Yep. And yeah, we just gotta keep it going, all right? Let's you know what? Let's bring it in. It's 5 years. A lot of battles, a lot of adventures. Praise Cassandras. Let's do this.
All right.
Come on.
Here we go.
All right, guys.
Nice.
All right.
Here we go, man. This is it. Woo! Woo! This is it, man. This is what it's all about. The assemblage of the Crystal Sphere is a 5-year campaign. The goal of the campaign is to destroy the evil dragon Kern and recover the Crystal Sphere and return it to its rightful owner. I play Manos, a level 32 human thief. I know what you're going to say. Why a human thief? Why not an elf? Why not a gnome? I mean, even a halfling for that matter.
Yeah, the stereotypical thief races.
Right. And it's really because I just wanted this character to start at a disadvantage with an uphill battle basically through the entire campaign. I wanted him to require a lot of determination to get through all the obstacles he would meet. And his ability to get through those obstacles despite his unfortunate lot in life, rather than because of it, I think that really makes all the difference in this particular character. Manos is amazing. He's pulled me into role-playing realms that really gotten to a point that I've never role-played like this before. It's allowed me to flex my role-playing muscle, I think. And
Absolutely.
It's gonna... I think it's benefited.
Yeah, I mean, we go way back, man, and we've gotten into a lot of adventures, perhaps even
Many
some
adventures.
may say one too many adventures.
Oh yeah, to some adventures we had no business being in.
Very true, very true. But you know, I've never seen you role play like you have with Manos. It's just, you know, you've grown as both a character and as a person, and you know, I mean, I just think it's fantastic.
That really that means a lot to me, Peter.
You know, I wouldn't say it if it wasn't true, man.
And really, coming from you, that really means a lot. Thanks, dude.
No problem. So,
anyway, the group overall, I think it's benefited everybody. I think everyone's benefited from this. It's
very true.
I mean, in our personal lives and in our gaming lives.
Oh, very true. I agree. You know, it's kind of intimidating when you say 5 years ago. That just hit me. 5 years ago, we've been playing this game for 5 years, man. Half a decade.
It's crazy when you put it that way, man.
Yeah. It just goes to show there's no such thing as coincidence, really. I mean, I remember when we first started talking about this, I was kind of really frustrated with the other group I was in. I was not having a good time, and Ed could tell that right away just by looking at me.
I always can. I mean, when he gets in those kind of moods, you know the situation when you have that kind of group, and it's frustrating. His head was like, he has a temper, and, well, not that he lashes out, but he wears his anger on his sleeve, and you could see he looked like a bulbous pomegranate ready to explode with rage.
Well, you know, you kind of look like that when you leave Wendell's. Their wings are really...
Well, no. It wasn't just the wings. I mean, you were really upset. I mean, the veins in his head were pulsating like the heart of an out-of-shape dragon doing push-ups in Mordor.
But and you know I was. The whole situation with the other group was really frustrating. They had no sense of commitment, no sense of role playing. They just kind of showed up and killed things. I mean, they just rolled dice. Half the time they were borrowing dice from me. So for a while I've been looking to get out of it. I've been wanting to run my own game. Had the bug, got to admit. And I mentioned this all to Ed, and he's just like, "Ding!"
Grats.
And it just kind of went from there.
But immediately, when he said that to me, that he was looking to run a new game, I mean, I had been chomping at the bit for quite some time to get a new group going. And I had known a few people that were interested, and really the key to any group like that is to have a great DM. I mean, without a great DM, the game is just... I mean, it's just a waste of time. You're sitting around doing nothing. But with a great DM, I mean, I think it's really worth it. And
one side to the other.
so anyway, once we had the great... No problem. Having the good DM and then having some people in place that really were interested, I thought, I mean, it seemed to make Peter more interested in the whole game.
Oh, definitely.
And the concept, so he was on board right away. Having things laid out like that, I think, usually makes it a little easier.
Yeah. So, I was just trying to remember who we had. We started with William.
Well, yeah, we had William. William, who I played in, he was in my Magic League, my Wednesday, Saturday Magic League at Rivens.
Yeah, Thursday you had the other game.
Right, and then Wednesday, Saturday at Rivens, Williams had mentioned to me that he was interested in playing, so that was one on board. And then we had Roger, and though I was...
No, you're missing Paul, remember? We had Paul for a little while. And
Paul.
Paul...
He just freaked out.
Yeah, he had some personal issues. So he ended up leaving.
Right,
But,
and then after him, that's when we got
Roger.
Roger. Roger wasn't our first choice, he was our second choice. And
Yeah, Ed...
we ended up...
Ed always kind of thought...
Well, not just me, but both of us. We've talked about this, where we both...
I guess we both agreed. Roger can be a bit of a loose cannon.
Right, and that was kind of my fear, because I mean, in a group like this, or in a campaign like this, it's great to have a loose cannon like that. Sometimes it makes things interesting, but I mean, this is pretty serious, and it gets distracting sometimes, and if you don't stay the course, you kind of lose it sometimes, and
Yeah,
I was really afraid.
But you got to admit, man, we've been doing it for 5 years. You got to admit it really worked out.
Yeah, I suppose.
Ultimately, we're still here, we're still playing, and the game's still going. So it worked out.
Yeah, I guess in the end.
Yeah. So that was the core group, and everybody was doing great. We got to a point where they were getting up higher in level, and the same old orcs and goblins weren't doing it.
I mean, that gets tough after a
Yeah,
while.
in order to give the game some more credibility, we had to move up. And the 3-man group just wasn't going to cut it for what I had planned in the next phase of the game. So they really needed another body. So that's when we got Betsy.
If the crystal sphere is in there, you can't risk having her
Yeah.
people's lives
And,
threatened by the mages.
Here we go.
He always gets a little bit antsy when we talk about
I
Betsy.
don't. I'm just what?
No, you do, man. It's okay.
Dude, you're such an ass, man. I didn't even.
Okay.
Nothing.
Okay. Anyway.
Yeah.
We'd known her. When did we meet her? At the SCA stuff, right?
Oh, I don't know. You and Roger knew it before I did.
That's right. Yeah, we met at the SCA meetings, and every once in a while we talked to her about the game, and she always seemed wicked into it. So we finally decided, hey, why don't we ask her? She wants to play, and she was way into it, and
Yeah, I mean, it was really refreshing to have a girl in the group. Finally, I really think it. I don't know. It kind of helped the group grow.
Yeah.
Help us grow as a whole.
definitely. Just the sheer fashion sense. She's made this place look the way it is. I mean, she gave me a lot of decorating tips. But
I mean, in general, I think she's really risen to the occasion.
Oh,
She's done
definitely.
great.
She's definitely risen to the occasion, and
Yeah.
we couldn't go on without her. I couldn't imagine a different person playing her character.
No, I think she's been great for the group as a whole, and yeah, I mean, really, I didn't expect her to be so great, but she is really great.
She is. You really like her, huh?
Dude,
It's fine, dude. I think it's cool.
you can't. No, I don't.
You don't like Betsy?
No, I like her. She's nice. I like her as a teammate. She's great to have in the
It's
group.
okay, man. The first one. Misses. The second one. Oh, that's a hit.
Oh, I should put mosquitoes in
Next
these.
round he'll be on her.
Frozen in amber.
All right, I'm gonna take
That would be
To
cool.
work.
my throwing knife.
Okay. He's not stunned. He's spoiled.
Oh, poison.
5, 61, 68 times 2. 146.
Yeah, he's dead.
136.
Way to
He's another one down. Another 12, another 10 damage.
Already took it.
Okay, good job, man. He attacks you, Manos.
Can you blow dice?
I'm gonna throw out a little chain lightning.
You see the guys when they spin it?
Okay.
think
How many
that
more of
would
those you
Do
have?
that.
You definitely notice
They
that.
seem to be very well organized.
Yeah, for ants. There might be something. Might be something strange about them.
Good try, Manos.
What's that? Like 90 total?
Yeah. Wait, I got one more. That's it. Miss.
87. 87.
No, I have 42. You're losing your mind. I didn't roll very good that time.
I mean, your friends are in dire peril.
Well,
But
they're fine.
if you want to move closer to the hole, that's your choice.
I know.
Wait, what do we
Elena,
have?
I'm
This
this-
one next to Dan, and this one
watching
next to
them.
me.
This one is snapping at you.
Oh.
Like if you cast a spell, he's going to get an attack of opportunity. Kern. The world of Kern. The legend of Kern. Well, Kern is an ancient great dragon. He's a planeswalking dragon. He likes to basically explore the multiverse. And in so doing, one day, he came across this planet. It was completely untouched, completely uninhabited. Decided, hey, nice place, I'm going to claim this for my own. So, first thing he did when he got there is he opened up a portal. He basically opened up a portal on this planet. And it had been there for so long that it kind of became a permanent fixture in the multiverse. And, of course, you leave something like that open long enough, it's going to let in all kinds of people. Humans, elves, you name it. They all decided to call this planet home. Including a high-level group of mages. A whole high-level mage guild. So Kern, being the opportunistic dragon that he is, saw these mages as potential allies. Formed an alliance with them, and together they ended up ruling the planet with an iron fist for a long time. I originally got the idea for this whole situation when I was playing in another game. I was actually playing a mage dragon, and when you're playing a character that has two radically different sides like that, there's a lot of conflict both in the character and in me as a player, and I was kind of struggling with the two sides of the character's heritage for a while, and it took me a long time to actually get to a point where I thought the character was going to be worth anything. And it wasn't really until I decided to embrace both sides of that character that the character's real, true power shone through. And it was that situation that got me thinking, like, man, what if we had a really powerful, really high-level dragon and a really powerful, really high-level mage? What kind of stuff could they do together? And I thought, well, maybe it's a whole group of mages. And then I started to think, well, what if they have the whole planet? And that's where I kind of really started thinking about this, and it kind of became almost an obsession for me. It's like a seed got planted and Pandora's box sprung open, and I just couldn't stop. Which, didn't really help that the other group I was in, they were kind of amateurish. They didn't really seem like they were into it. A lot of times they weren't showing up, weren't calling, they weren't willing to commit for the whole 6 hours of game time. So, I kind of wanted out of that situation anyway. Having this idea for the dragon and the mages resting in the back of my mind and keeping me up and working through it, thinking about this world that I couldn't explore, that I really wanted to, really made me want to start running my own game. And then I ran into Ed, and finally I was able to tell the story. Alright, so as you guys are walking in the woods, you notice a glow come from what you assume to be a clearing up ahead.
Is it treasure?
Where did my big D20 go?
You gonna go look?
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Ah, there it is. Thank you.
We really should stay in
Alright,
formation.
guys,
You guys, come with.
Tuborg is heading toward the glow.
Whoa,
in the woods.
dude, we don't.
Ed. Manos.
If he's
Live a
going,
little.
I follow
Live
close
a little.
behind to make
Come
sure
on.
that he's protected.
There you go. You
We
follow
can't.
me.
Ma'am.
They're both going now.
He's going. Come on, Manos.
Fine, good. Go ahead.
Jackson and Tuborg.
We're
You're
just
staying-
getting closer.
I know.
We're just
Go
getting
ahead.
closer.
Are you going?
Not
I'm not
in
going.
the clearing. Not out of the woods. Yeah, I'm in.
I'm gonna trail
You going with
behind.
Okay, so you're staying behind, being a negative scout.
Yeah.
And they're getting ahead. Okay, as you guys get closer, you three roll me saving throws.
36.
I got a 43.
47?
Okay. All right, all of you. You sense a really strong sense of terror. Like, that glow could be the biggest red dragon you've ever seen, and you really want to run away.
I'm not immune
Even
to
me?
it.
Surprisingly, this is the first time you've ever felt fear like this. Since your wee days when you were a young lad. And as you notice, they all kind of like stiffen up and stop. What are you doing? You getting closer?
I'm gonna hide. And
You hear Elena make a little squeal.
I'm gonna hide and come closer and
Okay.
just to.
As you get about 15 feet closer, give me a saving throw.
52.
All right. Congratulations, Ed.
Well,
You guys are just kind of cowering in terror right now.
I think I'm gonna attack it.
oh my god.
Attack
Oh,
Betsy?
No, I'm gonna attack. I'm gonna get closer to see what it is that is causing this.
Yeah, you can clearly see it now. It's a big, giant, glowing orb, kind of floating in the middle of the
I don't
forest.
think you should go in there. I think we
You guys are too
don't
scared to
go
have
in there.
a
I mean, I think
conversation.
Are we just like
Okay.
paralyzed with
You're not
fear?
paralyzed,
Like,
but you're like, I
terrified.
want to go now.
we're like
Bad.
melting.
Okay, what are you doing?
I think I'm gonna take it out.
Okay,
Oh my god.
give me an attack.
You just have to trust me on this one. I think we'll be all right. We'll go with the big D on this. Big D 20.
Can we overcome the fear enough to help him?
You can, next round, you can give me another saving throw.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm gonna take it down. I'm just gonna bring out the big guns and annihilate it real quick. I'm gonna bring out the goat of terror.
Ooh. Okay. You see a giant goat come out and swallow him whole. And yeah, the goat was like, "Ugh!" rams it once, shatters. And instantly, you guys all snap out, and you can see his goat licking him,
Oh.
and a giant gem sitting on the ground.
Yeah.
I
Nice.
You did it, man.
Yes!
Yes, that's what I'm talking
I got
about.
that.
Sweet.
Nice
I
job.
got that gem. Give
Okay.
me some. Huh? William. Thanks,
Nice.
bro.
All right. Instantly, he makes a beeline for the gem that just dropped.
My lady.
You are so lucky you made that save. Or you guys would
I
have
happened to make the save. That was a good time.
Back in town
Manos.
in a pool.
Manos. Yeah, well, that's one of the good things about the party is there's no real leader to the group. We don't really work that way. If there was, I'd say it would be Ed. I mean, he takes it all very serious, every aspect. He likes to think it out. He likes to weigh every option, every non-option. He makes up. He's pretty intense. I don't really work that way. I'm too boring. I'm a 33rd level dwarven fighter. I want to get in there. You know, I'm not gonna sit around and twiddle my thumbs. Yeah, Manos, he's a thief. Human thief. Yeah, once in a while, I guess we'll disagree. Once in a while.
All the time. Ed and Roger go at it like dwarves and elves. They're like two sides of a coin. Roger wants to just rush right into battle, while Ed pores over all the options, turning them over and over in his mind, like a jeweler would turn over a diamond in his hands. It can get frustrating at times, but I think that's what makes him a good leader.
I wouldn't call it a rivalry per se. we definitely have Roger and I have a back and forth that goes between us, but I wouldn't say it's a rivalry. It's more of a difference in styles of play. Roger's more of a T800. He kind of, it's either full speed ahead or nothing at all. Whereas, I don't know, for instance, let's say we're in a bar and we get into a fight, which happens quite a bit. In a situation like that, I like to try to look at every angle possible. I could use my stealth, I could use my hide, I could use fast talking to get out of a situation, maybe even backstab. Where Roger's either going to go in head first or he's not going in at all. And once he gets stuck in that path, it's really hard to change his mind. You can take it from me, you don't want to change the mind of a dwarf. That's not fun for anybody. I've had to do it at times when it's necessary, but in the grand scheme of things, it's just not worth it during the game. I suppose that's one of the reasons I was apprehensive about getting him in the group to begin with, but it seemed to have worked out over time. I mean, I don't know, he can just be really stubborn. At one time he even quit the group for over a month when we switched from 2nd edition to 3rd edition.
This is fucking why I hate Wizards of the Coast.
Alright,
This doesn't happen in 1st edition.
okay.
I hate Wizards of the Coast.
That's just an example of how stubborn he can really be. In the end, we got to kind of own it at that point, because, you know, he's family, and family has to fight through a lot of things. And for the greater good, that's what you have to do.
Alright, so you guys have pretty much looked everywhere. This is the last corridor. End of the very last corridor where you guys are standing, there's a giant stone door in front of you. You can barely make out the sound of chanting. You're pretty sure that's some sort of necromancy spell.
Before we go in, I think we need to have a group blessing prayer.
Oh, okay.
Get the group ready for battle.
Alright, so you're going to cast Bless?
Oh.
How loud are you going to be, first off, before you do this?
Loud enough for Cassandras to hear me.
Fair enough, man.
Mighty Cassandras, we ask you to give us the strength to purge this bile from the land. Bathe us in your holy light, for your honor and your glory. Cassandras be praised.
Cassandras be praised.
Alright.
Alright. William is by far the best role player I've ever worked with, I've ever played with. Any character he plays, one-eyed, half-orc barbarian, halfling bard, or Daxon, his cleric paladin, he's always right there, brings the whole group together. Everybody seems to respect him, you know what I mean?
To the plains of hell, you
He's just the greatest player I've ever seen. Really, I can't say enough good things about him.
Great
Who are
words.
you?
I'm Daxon, follower of Cassandras.
I play a 20th level cleric, 13th level paladin, walking in the path of Cassandras.
Alright, so you guys are going to the tavern?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can
To
do
the inn and get rooms? Okay.
Come Manos?
You said you want to go to the...
Always go to
I need to go to the temple and pray.
Alright, we'll do that real quick, so I'll
Check.
deal with
Keep you
you.
in check.
Keep an eye, you know.
So you notice
This
that
time I
the
drink you
temple,
under the
it's an
table.
obvious building in town.
I think you-
It's kind of run down, kind of humble.
And not.
But obviously...
Seriously, did you?
I just stick to
Okay.
pints. You're the one doing
So you
shots
go
and
inside?
doing God knows
Yep.
what and putting God knows
I try
what
and find the
inside
altar
your
so I can make a
Yeah,
offering.
as soon as you walk in, a young girl
I can
dressed in
pray for that.
acolyte's robes greets you.
You
So,
dressed
welcome
you.
to the temple
Tolerance
of
is pretty
Cassandras. What can I do for you?
It's a nice
I'm here to
dagger.
pray
I like
and to make an offering for Cassandras.
bring these to work.
Oh, well, come this way. She
Well,
leads you to the back to
put
the
it
altar.
in your
And
briefcase
sitting behind the
and
altar, you
lay
can
it
see an
down.
older
In your
guy
bag.
dressed in
Yeah.
obviously priest
Put a
robe.
cover
Probably
on
priest.
it. I don't
I
know.
put 10 gold pieces into the offering plate.
I mean,
Thanks you.
More
it's
of a
nice.
If you don't mind me asking, so you are dressed in the regalia of a
That is
paladin
pretty nice.
of
I get that
Cassandras.
anyway.
Yeah, you make the offering of a cleric. Alright. Are you a
Would be
Alright.
good.
I was once a priest of Cassandras, yes.
That's kind of...
the head priest in
I
the
would
back
kill
kind of
yourself.
raises his head
Oh,
once.
yeah,
Why'd you leave the priesthood?
Yeah.
For love. My bride, Merithiel, was slain in an attack on the temple of Cassandras on our wedding day by the thieves of Dragloth. When the battle was over, I knew that I had to leave the priesthood and spend the rest of my life finding evil and destroying it. As a gift, the Golden Elves of Jalandriel took Merithiel's wedding gown, still soaked in her blood, back to their home and took the strands from that gown and wove a special fabric that they used to wrap the handle of the holy warhammer that I still carry to this day. Every time I defeat a foe, I know that she's with me. And someday when I'm struck down, I will clutch her last mortal remains to my chest as I slip into the underworld and we're reunited once again.
Yeah, the accolades bomb. And the old man.
Man, he's a great player. I met William at Rivens when they had the Wednesday Saturday games. It was Magic League nights, and I just watch him play. He was a really amazing player, would always win his matches. He could stack a deck like nobody's business. I would watch him week to week, just taking people down. And one night I went over to congratulate him. He had had a horrible stomach virus. I think he might have had some bad fish or something. And so I go over and I tap him on the shoulder, and I didn't know his name or anything, so I wanted to introduce myself. When I tapped him on the shoulder, he turns to me. He's gathering up his deck, and as he turns to me and I go to shake his hands, his eyes open and just vomit explodes out of his mouth. All over me, all over his deck, wrecks half of his deck. He looks at me and then just smiles and laughs. Ever since then, we've been pretty tight.
I met William about 3 years ago when I joined the campaign. And I have to admit, I was a little bit nervous about this guy because, well, he's not like the others. You know, Roger and Peter I already knew, and, well, Ed is just as straight and narrow as you'll find. But William, I didn't really know at all, and I think in the beginning I was just a little intimidated by his silence. But, you know, as we played more and I saw the interaction between my characters and William's, I knew he had to be a good person. I mean, you can't play a good character like that and not be a good person. He still tends to be kind of shy at times, but I don't know, I think that's because he's always like in deep thought, you know. He's kind of like a young Terry Phillips in a way, where he's always trying to, you know, figure out the system and learn from it. He has a very quiet dignity about him.
Man, after last week, this week is going to be so awesome. Last week it was a lot of hard work, but through a series of clues left behind by a high-level mage who was he was very sympathetic and playing both sides. We were able to figure out that we're in a village where all of our minds have been wiped, and the world we were living in wasn't real. Very similar to the G.I. Joe episode where Shipwreck woke up from a coma, was convinced 20 years in the future that he had a wife and a child. The repercussions from this are massive. The best part of all is now we have a high-level contact on the inside. This is going to be huge. We're going to have information and intel on mages and cantics. This is going to help with our contact Sturge, rule of the barbarian army. I mean, I really think it's going to strike a massive blow against the mages.
All right. So you walk in the room and you see sitting behind this large desk, this cloaked figure, obviously a mage, just sitting there. Ah, I've been expecting you, he says.
Obviously. I think you would find it in your best interest to give us as much information as you possibly can.
Certainly. What information would you like?
What do you know about Kern and this location?
I don't know who you're talking about.
You know who Kern is. If you're here and you're a mage, you know Kern.
I really have never heard of this person.
I'll warn you again that it is in your best interest.
Rushing up to this mage. Let's go. A little brawl time.
Okay. He
Bring it
sees
on.
you running and he does this kind of gesture and speaks a word.
Mm-hmm.
And you are... Give me a reflex save. As this giant hand comes down from the ceiling.
There you go.
And grabs you. You're now clenched in a giant fist.
Do I look worried?
Can we see the fist?
Oh, yeah. You casting a spell?
Yeah, Globe of Invulnerability.
Okay. So you cast that, and what did you get?
12.
And you got a... What? A
9.
9. Okay, so we have
Sorry.
Tub, Elk, Max,
Sorry.
and Manos. Okay, so that would be Manos. Your turn, finally.
Get in
Alright, I'm gonna try to go around the back and backstab.
Okay. You can get behind him. You won't be able to make a sneak attack, but you can get behind him and take a regular attack. So, was that a miss?
You.
All right, Tuborg.
Yes, sir.
You are still stuck in the hand. You can give me a strength check if you want to try to break out, or you can try something else.
No, I want to try and break out here. Oh, Ed, yeah. He's pretty intense. He can get pretty tense, too. I liken it to... You know, you're watching a movie, alright? And you got the train tracks, and they're broken. And you can see this as the viewer, and the train's moving. And you're kind of like getting on the edge of your seat, like, oh, the train's gonna go over. And you're kind of cringing, maybe. But you're looking. Because you want to see it go over. Because that's the carnage, that's the fun, that's the excitement. Well, Ed's kind of like the train. And I like watching him go towards that edge. I'm kind of like a little caboose in the back. Just give a little push.
And Manos, your turn.
I'm still just writhing around.
No, you can attack this turn, but this is
Alright.
this is the
Just
same
check.
turn. You go after Manos. That's a miss.
It's a fumble.
It's alright, man. You'll get it. You'll get it.
Yeah.
Just keep it up.
And
Cool, dude.
Right back.
Tuborg, your turn.
Alright. I'm gonna pull out my heavy crossbow.
Okay. You have a loaded heavy crossbow.
And I think I'm gonna use that.
All right. Nice. Gonna roll that again?
I do! It is peanut butter jelly time!
Oh!
Just spin on that.
Nice hit.
See
Good
that?
hit. Good hit.
Nice hit,
Good
Tuborg. The mage is actually looking kind of pale now. He's looking kind of weak and unsure of himself. He's lost that smug
He
demeanor.
is.
Elena.
It'll come back. Don't let your guard down yet.
No, let's keep it going.
Prismatic spray.
Nice.
Jenkins.
Hit it.
Somatic spray. All right. And give me all your damage. Nice.
Nice. Good job.
All right. He is not looking so good. And back to Daxon.
Alright, 18 and 14.
The first one hits. The second one, for some reason, passes right through.
Did anybody else see that? Did I want to see that?
Yeah, everybody noticed that. He hit him once.
Recognize
The
that.
second time his sword, his hammer passed right through him. Didn't even hit him. So give me damage for the first one.
Okay. 77.
Okay.
Never really should have been in this fight.
He was looking a little bit pale. He looks a lot better now. And now
Could be
it's
some kind of projection. Can you tell?
Manos.
No.
We're in it now, baby.
Come on, Manos.
Fumble again! How many times is it possible to miss and fumble in a row?
You want to take a break there?
I'm
No.
gonna get this.
It's weak, dude.
It's half over
You'll
anyway.
get it.
I'm half dead, so we'll just keep going.
Okay. That's Manos. And back to Tuborg.
Is he out of my way now?
Oh yeah, yeah. That last hit, when he did whatever he did with his hammer, the desk actually kind of shook and split apart. I think it might have been part of the illusion, whatever
Thinking
it was.
battle axe.
Okay.
Time to
So you're
move
gonna
up.
charge in with your battle axe?
Come on.
Oh, I'm gonna charge in with my battle
Alright, give me a roll.
axe. Battle axe is a flying. That's a hit!
Nice.
Yes, it is.
Little
Damage.
D. 36.
That's exactly enough, man. He drops.
Nice.
The words of a
job.
spell
Nice.
on his lips.
Good
Job,
job.
Tuborg.
Nice.
Like that.
Oh gosh.
So what are you guys
Ed, you
doing now?
did great.
It's alright. We shouldn't even been there.
What do you mean we beat him?
Despite how we played tonight, I'm happy with the outcome. Or how I played mostly. I just really didn't feel like I brought my A game. And if we're going to make it to the end, we really can't make mistakes like that. I mean, we're getting into a zone at this point where precious few mistakes could be made, and every good leader really needs to be able to rise to the occasion, and that's something I've taken to heart from Jean-Luc Picard a long time ago. So next week I'll come in and I'll pick up the pieces, and I hope it's better. I gotta make it so.
How's the game going? Yeah, honestly, I think the game's going well. They're on track. I think about 2 more months they'll be done. That's where I see them anyway. I don't want them to think they're skating through, and I certainly don't think they are. Need everybody to think that it's a nice, strong challenge. I'm a big fan of making them think that they could die really at any moment, and that's a fact. It's just in my game that's true. That could happen. Over that next hill, they could take a wrong turn and I'll be dead. But you have to balance that. I mean, you can't just make them run for their lives the entire time, like there's a big army of locusts following them around or something, and if they slow down, they're going to die. You got to balance the fear with the good time. You got to make sure everybody's having fun. It's a tough line to walk. A lot of DMs don't do so well with it, but I think I do it pretty well, honestly. I think it's one of my strong points. Ed, however, Ed I think will be fine. He's a little stressed, sure, but he's really attached to his character. He really wants to win. But I think he'll be alright. And I've known him a long time, and he bounces back. He'll just keep going. He really wants to succeed. Everybody, I think, one of the strong points of this group is everybody's really attached to their characters. They all want their names burned into the history of the world. They all want to be famous heroes. And, as long as I can give them that experience, I think everything will be great.
My name is Eleanor Green Valley, and I play a 30th level Elven Wizard. And I got into the group about 3 years ago. I was really big into the SCA fairs. Actually, I still am. And, it's funny when you think about it. I actually do really enjoy myself the most when I get to roleplay a little bit. So it's kind of funny how everything all worked out. Anyway, I met Roger and Peter while I was working the axe throwing booth. And, I actually did kind of know Peter a little bit because one fall he covered at the blacksmith's when our regular guy had bashed his hand up or something because he was distracted by Kelly the Wench. So, anyways, up walks Roger, and he is determined. I mean, really determined to win this Margaret Weiss Dragonlance Frosted Glass Ball ornament. And he must have spent about $30 and a good hour trying to win this thing, and he couldn't. He got so upset. So I probably didn't say but 2 or 3 words to Peter that year he worked. But while Roger threw his axes, we chatted about this and that.
I was talking to her about a pretty serious problem the group had been going through at the time. Roger had just quit in protest because we had switched from the 2nd edition to the 3rd edition rule set, and he didn't think we should be supporting the sale of Dungeons & Dragons from TSR to Wizards of the Coast.
I hate Wizards of the Coast!
The party really wasn't prepared for that. Especially me. I had the next several adventures really already plotted out, ready to go, all these high-level creatures they were going to face, and the way the party was currently set up, it just wasn't going to happen. I knew it. Ed wanted to keep going. He thought, well, just me and William, we can handle it. Like, dude, you're crazy. It's not going to happen. We need to get more people. There's just no way to go on. So, we ended up trying out this guy, Paul, who was a friend of the guys who run Rivens. And Paul didn't work out at all.
Paul threw a nutty.
I still, to this day, don't really understand what happened. Paul was taking point. They were heading into this dwarven mine controlled by the clan Tackhawk, I believe it was. And they're going along, and all of a sudden Paul falls into a mine shaft, which is a trap that he didn't find. And he lands at the bottom and breaks both his legs. And, man, he freaked. I mean, he started throwing dice around, screaming. You know, it was starting to look to me like it was going to turn into a situation like Michael Biehn from The Abyss. Like, you know, I've been DMing a long time. You don't run into that a lot. I mean, honestly, players can typically take this stuff in stride. Yeah, no, Paul. Man, that was it for him. He was gone. So, you know, kind of looking back on it, it's kind of funny, but at the time it was really not. It was just kind of creepy. So, again, here we are. Same situation as before. A man down. What are we going to do? So, that's actually at the point where I started talking to Betsy. And, you know, I was telling her about the game, the problems we were having. And she seemed really enthralled with the whole idea.
Well, elves are special in my life. I don't know if you saw on the way in that I have a room in my house that's dedicated just to elves. And every year the collection grows and grows. It's up to 3 days now to clean them all and place them back in their glass cases, alphabetical by name. I think it was after I told Peter about my elves. That's when he asked me to join the group.
She seemed really caught up in the whole mystique, and it seemed like she was really into the whole role-playing thing, really wanted to explore that side of her personality. So, you know, I figured she might just be interested in playing. So we talked about it, and here we are.
I knew from then on that things would be different. I thought to myself, Betsy, you have found a purpose. I was just so excited. I had to run home and call my coven, tell them about it, my cats. It was a great day.
Betsy's, she's like a cool drink of water, just a refreshing change of pace for the group. If you had told me 20 years ago that we would have a girl in the group, I would have just laughed at you, but I really think it shows how far the group has gone forward, having a girl in the group and all, and it just also shows you that D&D is an ever-expanding universe and includes quite a diverse group of people. But I guess, I don't know, it partially saddens me, but it's also great for it that it's not just for nerds anymore, you know, everyone's included. But Betsy, she's, I don't know, she's kind and she's funny and she's courageous. You should have seen this one time when we went toe-to-toe with a troll and she hit him with a power word stun spell. The look in his face was priceless. She plays one hell of a little mage, you know. It's a great addition to the team, and I think we're all just glad to have her on our side.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And Betsy? Yeah, you could say there's a tension. Thick tension. Not like tension, like tension. Yeah. Yeah, they have a good time together. Joke around, little nugs.
You hear a loud bang and a flash of light, and all of a sudden in the middle of the camp, 3 robed figures show up. Yeah, everybody roll me a will save. Oh, I'm sorry.
Are you sure?
Yeah, baby.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Here.
Thanks. Here, here's one of these.
Oh, thanks. And who made it? Over 15.
Not me.
Alright, so you guys are going to press on?
Yeah, we're gonna press on.
Alright, you're really not feeling that well.
That's all right. I think for the good of all of us, we should just...
If you take
I'll
another
press
hit,
on.
Elena, you shouldn't.
if you
We
take
should.
another hit like the last one you took,
You should really get some healing before we move on. I mean, you're kind of dangerously low right now. We don't want you to get hurt anymore.
yeah,
Well,
Dax,
you're down to like 7 hit points.
do you think you could? We should probably heal her, no?
I can think of several things.
Or anything that could help? I don't know. I just
It should
don't.
be fine.
I can cast a cure critical, but it's the last one I have. I can't pray for more till tomorrow.
I
That
don't
would
know.
probably
it makes-
bring her up to full.
Ed, really, I mean...
No, I just.
Yeah, that would make that would be
With 7 hit points, I just think it's. Well, I mean,
I'll be all right.
I don't know though.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, yeah, I don't really like the idea of you pressing on with just that many hit points. I mean, it's not.
So what are you guys doing?
I say
Let's
just
go.
press on.
Okay. All right. So you're inside the tower looking for loot.
Yep.
Okay. So you're There's it's a ton of debris. You have to like toss stuff out. All right. So you're going crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going crazy doing that. You're climbing to the top.
Yeah, I'm going to use my immovable rod to climb to
Okay,
the top.
so you climb to the top, and I imagine you're going to
Dude, I was
scout.
pretty impressed
What are you
with
doing?
it.
I'm just gonna guard the room.
Okay, so you're standing outside guarding. Okay.
You know,
That's
something.
You
They left
immediately
in such a
find.
hurry.
What do I
You should
find?
probably
There's a
just
tarp.
come up to the top of the
And
roof
see
too. You
this
could scribe the
something
danger
right under
from
it. You
there.
lift it up.
Should I
What's
just
on
grab
there?
onto your rod?
Okay. First thing he sees is a book.
Yeah,
Swords and
just
tarp.
the immovable rod. That
Alright.
Yeah, that's what I
that'll
meant.
work.
It looks familiar. It could very well have something to
Okay.
do with Kern.
That's gonna be.
Use
Yeah.
that and
Are
climb
the
up.
short swords identical or?
They are identical.
Thanks.
3 short swords, a wand, and the tarp. Fix it all for you. You give me that hammer.
You guys
I don't
cold?
think that that's. We need to find another shop.
It's cold in here.
We leave the shop.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, he says. I'll do it for 25. So he hands you the armor. It definitely looks shiny, like nice, no sign of the dent.
Okay. I take the money that Tuborg gave me and I pay the fee.
Ooh, aren't you?
Okay.
Lent me, and pay the fee.
All right.
Replace the armor and we should probably meet the others at the tavern.
I'm buying.
It's a lot like what Tony and Angela had on Who's the Boss. I like that show. It's hard to believe that Alyssa Milano was on that show. She's pretty hot. Come to think of it, Mona was pretty hot too.
One of the hardest things to deal with when running a game, or really even playing in a game, is greed. A lot of people really only seem concerned with making their characters as rich or as powerful as they possibly can. No concern for anyone else in the party. And that ruins the experience for everyone, and really just leads to a lot of bad situations. All right, good job, Tuborg. You took the
You
last one
are
down.
welcome. I searched the bodies.
Roger can be a really tough player when it comes to that. And that's the last of them. Good job, Tuborg.
I
Got
searched the
ki-
body.
Got the kill. And searches the body.
78.
And that'll do it. He
All right.
is down.
Nice.
I searched the body.
Here's your die.
Alright, so with your damage bonus, 123, and that drops him. Nice
Good
one.
job, Daxon.
Good hit. As you gash his armor open, and as he falls, you see this golden necklace that he had on his neck.
I
you
got
didn't notice
that.
before. You didn't notice before?
I grabbed that necklace.
Tuborg jumps
Too
on it.
fast.
He doesn't even know what it is, and he's already calling it.
Alright, so with Elena's last fireball, they're all dead.
Nice. Nice job. Good placement.
Thank you.
So, what are you guys doing?
I get the body.
Get the body again.
I'm first. I get the body. You want the body? You get the body.
Okay.
And there's the side. It's always the side.
Well, it's because it's not just a race. It's
it is
whatever.
a race.
Fine. If that's how you want to play, go ahead. Fine.
Okay, so...
What? So now I can't loot bodies? I
No,
killed
you can
them?
do whatever you want, man.
Actually,
Actually,
Elena
Elena killed him.
It's just unprofessional. There's a reason why people make up different strategies to distribute treasure, and Roger just doesn't understand any of them. I mean, he's a loot ninja. He's a greeter. He just comes in, he takes everything he can. It doesn't matter what it is. It's totally absurd. Just think about the idea that he has a bag of holding and a portable hole. It's insane. I mean, who needs that? There are points where I think he should have played the thief. I mean, he's the one who wants to compile his massive army, and
Is it treasure?
I think he does it sometimes just to piss me off.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
But I mean, he makes the group stronger in the end. I think keeps us on our toes. I mean, you got to get your treasure when you can. When Roger's played, when he gets in a roll, you just got to remind him from time to time. I don't know. Like I said, sometimes I think maybe he should have been the thief.
It's a tough world, you know? Kern. Might need something to survive, you know? And grab it.
Are you kidding me?
What?
Man, you're like Augustus Gloop grabbing up all the chocolate.
Dude, it's life and death out there. Come on.
Man, what about the time you grabbed that scroll of prismatic sphere right out of Betsy's hands? You can't even cast spells. You know that. Useless to you.
It's not useless. What if I want to barter with it? Or, I have to feed my kids?
Man, I don't even know what that means. Well, we're getting really close now, and I think everybody's starting to feel it. Tensions are getting really high. Some nights in here, it's almost palpable. I think people are starting to run on empty, and we're all getting a little touchy, really.
So the group is still level drained.
No, like,
So
what?
I think I
hungry.
need to bring the group
10:30 or
together for a
something?
restoration prayer.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
I could eat.
All right, go for it.
Joe is still
I
out.
think we need to get
Yeah,
the group
I
together
dropped
for a
them in there.
restoration prayer.
Maybe after we're done, we can grab something to eat.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Onion rings would
Need
be
to
good.
restore everybody's
you're hungry
levels
too?
before we.
Oh, yeah, I think
No.
I'm
I'm
going with you guys. That's cool.
I haven't
Nice.
seen it
Cool.
on something.
They're not close enough. We can just.
Pancakes. I'm gonna have to drive.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's
go
the
to-
place that had the
Maybe-
pancakes?
Maybe we'll just
It's
do it.
the-
Oh, pancakes.
Okay.
That's.
The
It was like
Oh, yeah,
all
right.
blueberry with a little bit
Actually,
of
I think I
pancake.
remember
It was
I
that.
know.
so
I
awesome.
know.
Oh yeah, definitely.
They do have hot dogs.
They have like everything there.
They have them
But
grilled
they have the
and
best
steamed,
breakfast,
but,
dude. Dude, you
down.
gotta get the blueberry pancakes.
Cakey's dogs, man.
I'm
Dog
getting
shit.
pancakes.
Onion
Fine.
rings,
Blueberry.
Yeah, but
pancakes.
if you wrap a hot dog. That one up? What are you doing?
Okay, I'm gonna rush in and cast Bigby's Crushing Hand.
That's not on the spell list I have for today.
Pretty
I'm
sure.
done.
I'm pretty sure it's on the spell list I gave you today. I gave it to you earlier. My spell is for today.
Nope. No Biggie's crushing hand on there.
I'm pretty sure I did.
You have prismatic spray instead of Big B's.
No.
Nice.
Take a look.
That's from like last week, Peter. It is.
That's this is the one you handed me
This
today.
is
Dude, you're a retard.
from yesterday.
Yep.
What is that?
That's from a couple days ago. This was last week's. This is the one that says prismatic spray on it.
Reproductive organ?
And that was last week's.
Right.
So this week's I gave you Bigby's Crushing Hand. I know, it was on my list.
You're telling a new joke. I always try out yourself.
No, Peter, that's an old
This
list.
is the list you gave me, John.
Oh my god, man.
I'm sorry. So what else would you like to do?
I don't think your arms are that
Well,
pumped.
give me a minute.
Okay, we get about 30 seconds for the rounds up. Alright, Ed, give me a remove trap check.
Alright, where's my die?
What die?
My die that I always use.
Why
My
am
lucky
I?
die.
Which one is it?
There's about 1,000 on the table.
It's D4,
Take
right?
my die.
No, I didn't take your die. Why are you always accusing me?
Because you're the asshole who always takes the die.
Yeah, I take the die. Excuse me, everybody. I'm just gonna.
Well, did you?
We'll just use a different one.
That's the one I like to use. Are you sure you didn't take it?
Let me think about it. No.
I know you have it. This isn't the fucking die that I want.
Take it easy, dude. I don't have your die.
Dude, you know you have it. Every week you do this. Just give me the damn thing.
Do you want to search me? Would that make you happy?
I would like it. Just at least stand up or something. Just let me see.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. Yeah, this is a big joke.
Here
seem
you
to think
go,
it's
Ed.
freaking funny.
I don't have your die. Oh, wow. I'm waiting. Hello?
Waiting for
Apology?
what? Oh, I'm sure it's going to come up eventually from you. You take it every single time, and we
Every
argue
time.
like this until you give me the damn thing
That's
back.
right,
So just give
every
it back.
week. Every week, that's right. Every week. Every week we're arguing about your favorite. What are you talking about?
It's just,
Maybe your girlfriend's got it.
dude. Every week you're like this. You see,
Roger.
Well, hey. I'm always the one to blame. It's probably right here.
you're always the one to blame because it's always you. That's
What's
why.
this on your... Right there, Ed?
Yeah, it's right there. It's right there because you put the frickin' thing there.
Yes.
You're the jerk who always causes these type of
Here-
frickin' problems.
Here's a quarter.
Whatever, dude. Let's just move on.
Roll damage.
And you failed.
Things are definitely on edge, and it's really putting a strain on the group dynamic. It's threatening to engulf all of us. Roger is getting more and more bold. Ed, he's getting more paranoid and stressed out by the day. I don't even recognize William anymore. Things are not so good right now. I cast Time Stop, so I could think of what to do next. It's a mess. You see, there was a confrontation with Annex, the wizard directly under Kern. And uncharacteristically, Manos charged forward to face him. It was startling, however, a courageous move. And unfortunately, exactly what Annex wanted. And he was ready. And before we knew what happened, Manos is unconscious on the ground, bleeding to death. Dax is trapped in an iron cage with a cone of silence around him, and Tuborg is held in place. I managed to survive by casting Time Stop, which stopped time for everyone that was around me, however does not allow me to affect anyone that's around me. And now I don't know what to do, and time is running out.
Hey, Betsy. Time's almost up. We only got a couple minutes left in that spell. Just remember, when you get back in there, there's no voice of reason, kid. It's all on you. Okay?
Thanks.
Thanks. You all set?
Yeah.
All right. You get about 2 rounds left on that spell. What are you gonna do?
I am going to go over to Tuborg, search his bag of holding for a potion of heal.
Okay. It takes you a little bit of digging. About half a round, you are able to pull out a potion. Pretty sure it's a potion of heal.
Alright. I will take the potion and I pour it down Manos' throat.
Okay. It takes the other half of that round. You get most of it down his throat. And you get 1 round left.
Okay. I rush Annex and I cast Mordenkainen's Disjunction.
Okay. You realize that's going to leave you completely defenseless without any spells or protection.
I'm aware of it. Let's just do it.
Okay. Alright. So here's what happens. You walk up to Annex and you start casting the spell. Just as the time stop finishes, you're uttering the last syllable of the Mordenkainen's Disjunction spell. Annex breaks free of the time stop, and this look of confusion, followed quickly by anger, crosses his face as he looks at you. And noticing that you're just finishing casting a spell, he takes an attack of opportunity. And hits, pulls out a dagger, stabs you. 4. 83 points of damage. Which makes the world go black. And you fall. Annex looks at you with rage. And as that's going on, simultaneously, the following things happen. 1, the iron cage and silence spell on you dissipate. 2, you are freed from the hold person spell. And lastly, you are fully healed.
I'm gonna run,
Your turn.
circle around the back, set up for a backstab. You drag Elena to safety. To Borg. Kill him. Now.
Okay. Daxon, your turn.
I move to Elena and I drag her out of melee range, cast Sanctuary on her.
Okay. And 2 Borg.
I get my war axe and I charge him. Critical.
Nice.
$183.
That's enough. He falls. As he falls, this look of anguish and anger on his face, directed at you for a second, and as he's falling, he looks at her body being dragged off by Daxon and smiles. And falls. That was a hell of a sacrifice. Hell of a sacrifice. Honestly, tonight was a major setback for the group. You know, you got about 2 weeks left of the game, and you know, I really don't know if they're going to be able to recover well enough to be able to face Kern. I'm really starting to think that the heroes might actually lose this war. I hate to say it, but you know, if they can't pull us out, they're not going to win. You know, I see coming a lot of infighting, especially between Ed and Roger, and you know, that's the last thing they need right now. They need to stick together. They need to call upon the power of the assemblage, and that's really the only way they're going to win.
Well, I did my best. I don't know if it was right or wrong. It doesn't matter now. All we can do now is wait and see.
Drained. Just totally drained. And Betsy went down that first time. I didn't know what to do. It just really...
Don't beat yourself up about that too much, man. I mean, my resurrection's a top notch. She'll be back
I
on her
know.
feet in no time.
I know. These are the tough games now, and things are going to start getting really interesting now, and this is really what we pay for, so we're just going to have to make sure the evildoers don't prevail and pick ourselves up, try to do the best we can, venture on.
Bottom line is, I don't know if Ed's gonna make it through. I mean, I think the pressure is getting to him. I've never seen Ed rush into battle like that. I mean, he's always scolding me. Too quick, think, and I don't know, he just rushes on in. Like, where'd that come from? I'm starting to question his leadership. There you go. I mean, will I say something? Maybe. I don't know. I mean, I might not. It's just, I am starting to have doubts if he can get us through this. And we need Ed for what he's got. Reserve. He's got a raw energy, a clear-mindedness, and that's what we need from Ed. That's Ed's A game. That's Ed at 100%. And we can only have him and all of us at 100% in the next few weeks, or that's it. We're done. We'll be done.
So tomorrow's the big day. Last week we've had a big comeback, and it's been a man. I haven't been able to sleep for about a week and a half at this point, man. Tomorrow is pretty much what we've been waiting for, and we really don't deserve it, but we somehow made it out of the whole thing. And
Anybody? That's me. That's me.
I got my equipment ready. I've been studying, reading up on some maneuvers that I think are going to work for the rest of the group. And if we can hold it together, I think it'll be pretty good. A lot of Red Bull for the campaign. It's the final day of the campaign. I think we're going to finish it tomorrow.
That's me. That's me. Anybody?
I hope that we can do it, you know. If Roger doesn't screw the whole thing up this time, makes me a little nervous. He's kind of a loose cannon, but we'll do all right, I think. I really think it's going to be. It's probably going to be. I hope we just make it through the whole thing. It's going to be the best thing ever, I hope. But I'm probably not going to sleep at all tonight. Unbelievable.
Wing Wing and Sing Sing. Those the two from the 80s?
I'm thinking Austin Powers.
Oh.
Oh wait, I think that's a blue guy. Is that a blue guy?
If it's blue, don't kill him. Blue or green, don't kill him. That'll be red. Green means that he's the guy that's on your
See you later.
Good night.
See you later.
I really think it's going to be. It's probably going to be. I hope we just make it through the whole thing. It's going to be the best thing ever, I hope. But
I think they're screwed, really. You know, they've managed to recover a little bit since the massacre at Annex's Castle, but I really don't think it's enough. For what I have planned for tonight's game, they're lucky if they last the first 5 minutes, to be honest. You know, they've tried, they've come a long way, but it's not, like I said, it's not enough. I've helped them all I can. You know, it's all on them now. There's really nothing more I can do. We'll see what happens. We're ready.
nice. Here we go, man. This is it. Woo! Woo! This is it, man. This is what it's all about.
All right. Everybody roll me initiative. So, yeah, the game ended according to plan, and much to my surprise, actually, they won. They managed to break the alliance that the mages had with the dragon. They returned the crystal sphere to its rightful owners, and basically ended years of tyranny over Current, the planet, not the dragon. But, you know, success did come with a price. There was one fatality in the group. Ed, the leader. What happened was they came upon Kern a little unexpectedly. they didn't really expect to run into him at the time that they did, so they weren't fully prepared. So what Ed had to do was enact what he calls the Riker Beta maneuver, which of course he stole from Commander Riker from the time where Captain Picard got kidnapped by the Borg and was the Locutus, and Riker needed to distract them so that he could get Data and Worf in the back and basically win. While that worked exceptionally well for Commander William T. Riker, it did not work so well for Ed. He decided that what he was going to do was have the group split up, basically break apart. He was going to break off and have the rest of them cause a distraction over here while he kind of tried to sneak around the back of the Dragon. Now, intelligent, rational people would ask themselves, what is a single rogue going to do behind a Dragon? But, putting that aside for now, it didn't work out anyway, because he lost sight of the fact that this is a Dragon who's highly intelligent, not a mindless machine like a Borg. So Kern saw him like that, spun on him and dropped him. I mean, he was a thief, completely exposed. Kern took him out, no trouble. Now, of course, at this point, knowing that how the party is, Kern decided to hang back and wait, because he knows, in his mind, that the rest of the group is going to come forward and try to rescue Ed. So, and that's naturally, of course, what happened. William rushed forward to try to bring Ed back, and as soon as he did, Kern pounced on him, hits him with a claw, bite, and he's getting ready to do his breath weapon, which is natural. And Roger, out of nowhere, comes charging in, blocks the breath weapon with his +5 shield versus breath weapons. That I don't even remember when he got that, but he pulled it out of the bag of holding. Saved William, and it took a second to figure out what to do at that point, and that second was really all that Roger needed. You know, utilizing Boots' speed, his bracers of haste, and his ring of flying, and in one spectacular maneuver, jumped up, landed on the Dragon's back, and just started pounding on him with the axe. And that turned the tide of the battle. I mean, at this point, he had basically taken the reins of leadership and lifted the entire party on his back and led them to the most improbable, amazing victory ever. Especially, I mean, certainly ever in any game I've ever been a part of. It was incredible. I really didn't see it coming from Roger, but now, I gotta tell you, Roger is a legend. Among the guys down at Rivens, man, they keep talking about it to this day. They're actually calling it the Roger move. He's never gonna have trouble getting another group, man. It was just incredible. Incredible.
It was a bittersweet moment for me. On one hand, I was very happy about the outcome, beating Kern and restoring order to the world. But there was a part of me that couldn't fully enjoy the treasures that were being showered upon our characters. Ed took it kind of hard. After the game, he was inconsolable. He tried to put on a front for us, but I knew. I mean, he was destroyed. I tried talking to him about it a couple times since, but he's not ready. I think it's just going to take some time. I can wait. I got a promotion at work. I'm no longer working the axe throwing booth yet. I was promoted to singing minstrel number 6. It's kind of a big deal. And it's amazing. I mean, I get to be on stage and I sing and with 5 other people. It's great. It's really great. You know, and I think I have to credit the game with teaching me how to come out of my shell and showing me how to role play in front of others. Yeah, I'm not ready for a new game. I'm still kind of basking in the after effects of the first one. I'd like to, I guess, hold on to that feeling for a little bit longer. But someday I'll be ready for another.
I'm very happy that we won, but I will mourn Daxon.
It felt good. I got to admit it. Well, I'd never really considered myself a leader before. Felt pretty good. I mean, fact is fact. We were finished if somebody didn't, take the reins and go. It's just that simple. So I saw the problem and I solved it. I didn't think about it. I acted. I reacted. And acted. To the group's credit, they were down. I mean, I was down. It's not like I was happy. Manos was, but, they fought with me. They inspired me to lead them by being resilient and tough and getting through it. They were sad, but they didn't let it stop them. It's okay to be sad, but they got in there. And it was just great. I couldn't have done it without them. In my bag of holding. You gonna be on the battlefield tonight there, Hot Don? Because I'm getting you tags. Yeah, you keep walking. Watch your back. Sorry. Oh, that was Ed. Yeah, I haven't seen him since that night. He, well, I haven't talked to him. Nothing. He'll be alright. He's obviously down, but, he is focusing his energies. Can you insert a drum roll? He is making his own player handbook. He's done with 3rd edition. Come on board. Took you so long. But yeah, he's making his own, and it's an incredible feat. Pun intended. But, yeah, he'll get it done. What's he gonna do worse than Wizards of the Coast? I mean, give me a break. I hate them.
No, I'm fine. It's I'm fine at this point. It's, to be honest, I was kind of upset the way things shook out at first, but at this point I think I've come to terms with it, and it doesn't even bother me that Roger stole my thunder. It doesn't. It's been a blessing, really. It's allowed me to get back to some hobbies I've been neglecting because of the game. So, you know what they say, it's nice to have something like that to occupy your mind when you're going through a rough patch. And thank God for my memory collection, because it wasn't for that. But I've been able to focus on that, and I've stumbled on some really great finds lately. Yeah, I get some from eBay. I get some from yard sales. I get some from different vintage computer shows, vintage computer shops. This right here is pretty much just, this is the cream of the crop right here. I brought this out for you guys today. This one right here, I actually got recently. This was from an Intel, 95 Intel 486. This joke I had at a yard sale using it for a bookend. I got it almost for nothing. I mean, it's just for a song. And currently I have 1236. Originally I was going to stop at 1024, but I just couldn't help myself. I remember I got this one down in Virginia. I was on vacation, happened to go to a swap meet, and it was for auto parts, but this one guy had an old computer that I picked up from him, another steal. And this is what I use. This is my travel kit that I use when I go to yard sales. I will, or shows or whatnot. I will use this generally to just pick up stuff and carry it along with me. Though this may look dangerous, similar to the Ark of the Covenant. I don't think it will melt when I open it. This is where I keep some really nice pieces. Here are my nicest piece currently. This one here. There are only 221 of these made, and if you look right on the back here, if you can get a shot of that. There's a inverted load stamp, and well, I mean, it's a misprint, so it's similar to coin collecting, where it's all going to go up in value. Someday, this stuff is going to be worth a ton of money. Not so much right now, but eventually, I think, someday. But as far as D&D goes, I'll be back. It's what doesn't kill you, right? But in the meantime, actually, I've been working on my own player's handbook, and this is it's almost done. I think it's going to be pretty big. I've got new tables, new skills, new feats. I think people are really going to like it. I'm going to swing by Ribbons. I'll drop off a copy just to get some feedback, see what they think, and I'll go from there. But in the end, I really think this is going to be huge. I do miss it, the game, that is. It's well, to be honest with you, I probably miss the group more than the game. It's like holidays or old memories that you just can't get back. What's done is done, and truth be told, I can always get another group, get another game, and it could be good. It could even be great, but it's not going to be the same. They're always different, and I suppose it's those things you take for granted in the end that end up being the things you miss the most. And it's those firsts, those new campaigns and first experiences and new obstacles. That's really what it is. Those are the things that keep you coming back, I guess, in the end. But anyway, I'm gonna go buy Ribbons and drop that off, and I guess maybe I'll give Betsy a call, see if she wants to go.